Alright guys, what is good? So today we're back with another math video about solving linear equations. Now, this is actually part of pre-algebra, and so now the title's kind of misleading. It says solving linear equations, but it's not really just going to be linear today. I'm going to be just solving equations in general. What is up with that? I don't like that. Just because I don't like that, I'm going to do this. I know, I'm perfect. Okay. So let's solve some linear equations. Alright. Just got it. Nope. Okay, there. Okay. So basically, a linear equation, or just an equation in general, is one with one value. So we're doing basically one variable equations. So we'll just take x for most of our variables today. So let's do x minus 3 equals 6. So now this is something my kindergarten brother is doing. But he's not using the term x, and it's not called an equation for them. For them, it's just what minus 3 equals 6. And then they can do that, and they can add 3 and blah, blah, blah. And this should come easy. So x equals 9. Now, if we take it a step up, let's say we're going to do... I'm trying to think. Yeah? Alright. So what you would do here is, since you don't know what x is, you can't plug it in. So you just have to just distribute your values, and that equals 28. So now you're going to subtract 14 from both sides, because you have to make sure that the equation stays equal. And so, yeah. So basically, 2x is going to equal 14. I don't know why it crossed that out. Pretend that's not crossed out. Give me a sec. No. Don't. Yes. This is good. I don't even know, you guys. Okay. Alright, 2x equals 14. Now you can divide by 2 on both sides, and you get x equals 7. So that's just good. And then if you ever want to make sure, you can plug it in up here. So you get 2 times 7 plus 7 equals 28, which works out perfect because it's 2 times 14 equals 28. Yeah, 28 equals 28. Now, this can come in really helpful to you later on. And it's also a simple way. Let's try a harder one. I'm trying to think of something. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, perfect. And then it's gonna ask you over here somewhere else in the problem, x equals blank. So now we solve. So you always want to follow order of operations, which we all learn in different ways. Like PEMDAS is what I learned, which is PEMDAS. So what's P? Parentheses. That's not how you spell it. Exponents. Multiplication, division. I'm just gonna write their signs now. Addition and subtraction. And then you just want to remember over here that, like, and same over here, it's just whichever one comes first from left to right, just like most of us read in. So yeah. Some other people I think have learned My Dear Aunt Sally or something like that, which is also, I like that one too. Or I think I heard something like decimer or something. Yeah, anyways. So you're gonna, since parentheses comes first in order of operations, since we don't know the values of x, we're gonna subtract. So it's gonna be 2x minus 10 plus 7 equals 105, which is nice. And then you always wanna like get common terms together. So 2x minus 3 equals 105. You can add 3 to both sides because look, like this is basically a negative. So you want to add that positive to make this 0, so you can get your variable all on itself. So you're gonna get 2x equals 108, and then remember divide by 2. Divide by 2, you get 104. So x would equal 104. Then once again, you can plug it in if you want. You get, did I do something wrong? Yes, I did. Sorry. 108 divided by 2 is not 104, it's 54. So 54 minus 5, 54. 54 minus 5 equals 49 times 2. That's going to equal 98, and 98 plus 7 equals 105. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, now let's try 2/5 equals, will this work? Yeah, 4/5 x. Yeah, so now what you can do is you can either, so you want to basically get x on its own, so it's like x equals something. So what I would do in this situation is well, what most people would do is they would try and make this 4/5 into a whole number, which you can do, but I don't like to do that. Like, you would multiply by 5, so you get 20 over 5, so that's 4. And then you multiply by 5 over here and you get 2, so 2 equals 4x. I personally don't like to do that because, I mean, yes, this time our fractions worked out nicely, but they don't always. So what I do is I always multiply both sides by the I basically divide by the fraction. So I would divide by 4/5 here, and basically over here too. And so what that does is whenever you divide two fractions, which most people know, is you take the second one and you take the reciprocal of it, which is just the number flipped over. So 5/4, and then this would cancel out. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 1 and 1. So basically 1/2 equals, and then 4/5 x divided by 4/5 is just going to leave x because the 4/5 cancel out. So 1/2 equals x, and then once again you can plug it in. So x multiplied 1/2 multiplied by 4/5 is gonna be 2/5. So it all works out. So that's exactly how you are gonna solve your linear equations. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off by giving you guys a linear equation that's kind of hard. Oh, actually, before we end off, this can happen to you too. Equals 7. That's probably not going to end out nice, actually. Oh, will it? No, it won't. Yeah, there we go. So what you would do here is you're going to get 2x plus 15 plus 3x equals 15. And then, bam, 5, you put common terms together. And so you realize that this is a positive number, so you're going to subtract by its negative number. And it turns out this is 15 too, so you get 5x equals 0. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. X equals 0. So that's that. And now to end it off with a nice thing, we're going to give you a nice equation. Let's find a hard equation. Give me a second. Ooh, this came out nice for you guys. Yeah? And then when you solve it, go ahead and comment your, I don't know why I did that. Go ahead and comment your answer down below, and we'll look at it. And then if we have time, or if I even remember, I'll go ahead and comment back. So yeah, guys, cool. That's great.